Hi everyone, we are back, and we are back with the Air Jordan 35 Bayou boys. And I have to admit, I wasn't getting the shoe at first, but once I've been hooked on the 35 since I started to release them. So here's the shoe. I know this did sell out quite quick in America. They are sitting over here, but there's a story about these over here at the moment, so bear in mind me about that. So here's the shoe. I have to admit, if my camera will focus again, there we go. The details on this shoe, even the packaging, is just amazing how they've gone all out on this shoe. It's so good. It gives me, I don't know why, it just gives me the paranormal vibes. Remember when Nike did them paranormal shoes a few years ago? And that's what it reminds me of, with the flight plate. And I mean, literally nobody be looking at this shoe over here because it's a 35. Mark Jordan didn't wear it. It's a signature shoe. It's a performance basketball shoe, even though they all were performance basketball shoes back in the time. So it's just going to be a forgotten release over here. But I think the details of this shoe is just absolutely, and the performance of this basketball shoe, considering I'm useless at basketball and I'm wearing these walking around just normal places, even I can tell it's going to be a good shoe. And it's just, I think it's just like the detail and everything. It's just so good. I mean, you'll have to look for a performance basketball review about these shoes, because like I said, I'm just going to wear them in the street. And even the insole, look, I've even took this one out. See what I mean? The paranormal influences, even though it's nothing to do with that, it just reminds me of that. But like I said, the detail. See if we can come close. Let me see if I can focus the camera. There we go. Look at the detail on that shoe. Look at that. It's just such a good shoe. But the only thing I can give you about this shoe is go true to size, because I think if I went true to size, this is a size 10 UK, 11 US, and I think they do fit pretty much true to size. They are tight, because like I said, it's a performance basketball shoe, but loosen them up, walking around, and I do feel you can just get away. It might be the only Jordan for a while that you can get away with as a performance one. Just walking around casually, I do feel the 35 is. And the box, like I said, full details. We're out on the 35 box. Let's give it a spin around, and even inside. Just move my address out of the way. Don't want people writing in. There we go. Even got the box. Obviously, all flaps open, and you do get. I do want to put a picture of what it looked like when I opened the box. There you go. Full of detail. Unbelievable. It smells good as well. So, throw that on the floor. So, there we go. There's the last look of the Air Jordan 35. Apart from on feet, which I'll do at the end of the video, of course. There we go. Just like I said, the detail on this shoe, compared to the rest of them, I mean, I've got a 35, which is just sitting down there, the DNA 35. It's a cracking 35, looks exactly like, well, given imitation of the Black Tongue 35. But this one, for a PE, which would never normally get a PE, would we? Zion Williams' PE Jordan 35 we never normally get, but this one, as you can tell you now, just brilliant. I like the gun bottom as well. Do like that. So yes. Oh, the story about these. I bought these released Saturday over in the UK, £167, and on Tuesday they give everything full price, 25% off. So I phoned up Nike and say, why have you give 25% off the entire site? So these now are £125. These will sell out eventually at £125. Instead of retail, it's £167. So I had to buy these at £167. So I phoned up Nike and said, what's the deal with that? Can't you just give me £41 or £42 back? Oh no, you'd have to reorder the shoe and send the shoe back to get them at that price. So unfortunately, that's what I had to do. So another pair is on the way of these, so I could send the worst pair back. So there's always a worst pair. Send the worst pair back. So I did get them for 125 quid. It's like the old days, like 5 years ago, getting natural Jordans for 125 quid like we used to years and years ago. So they are at the moment on Nike UK 125 quid with you used. I think it's Bright 2020 the code is for this shoe. So for 125 quid, bit of a bargain. So there we go. There's the last look at. Oh, I forgot to say, I've got Nike Air there. My camera decides to focus. There we go. Got Nike Air there. You got boys on that one. And Bayou on that one. So they've dropped the Jumpman off that shoe completely. So there's the. I should say there's the other shoe. I did take the sole out of that one. That's the one. There's the insole. So Sneakers app. A lot of stuff released this morning, which I didn't really go for, to be honest. I wasn't. I know there's a lot of Kobe's releasing. Let me just load the app so I can put a video, and my Twitter will be somewhere around as well, so you can look at the nice pictures I do. We've got a sneakers live coming up soon, and then of course we've had the Kobe Bruce Lee, the alternate Kobe Bruce Lee, and then we had the Air Force One, and then there's the, I don't know, for some strange reason, there aren't Air Max 3s, the Air Max 90s infrared, which are radiant red, are in a drawer. I don't know why they're in a drawer, but they're in a drawer. And then we've got the ones we really want, Fire Red 4s, Nike Air, we've got the black and gold, there's the text. Then we've got a black and gold ones, and then we've got some dunks, some bright crimson things, and then we've got the mockers at the end of the year. So it's just, there's no it's a non-stop release until the end of it. It's like all the stuff that they wanted to give away, like wanted to spread throughout the year, has all gone to cock. But yeah, we'll just have to, we'll wait and see what else comes out. I'll do that video, and I'll put it up there in a bit what the UK is getting soon, or we've already got, it's gone. The next release will hopefully be the Jordan 4s. Fingers crossed, or the Air Max 90s, which I know America have already got the 90s. It's took forever to get the 90s over here for some strange reason. The Air Max 3. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. So please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.